Hey guys, Kidpool6 in here, and today I'm going to be reviewing the Funko Pop Five Nights at Freddy's Sister Location Funtime Freddy. So this is the common one. There is a chase, which I do have right here, which I'm going to be reviewing later on. But for now, I'm reviewing this one first, and then I'm probably going to review the Funtime Freddy chase, and then the Ballora chase. But anyway, guys, before I start this review, I wanted to give you guys a little bit of information. I'm not sure if you guys are aware of New York Comic Con. I'm sure most of you know what it is. But there was an exclusive Funko Pop from Sister Location of Lobit, and it was basically just her on a TV, like her floating head in a TV about that big or something, like the size of half the box. But anyway, it was supposed to get shared to a store, and that store was supposed to be Toys R Us, I believe. But the Comic Con day's already gone and passed. It came out on the 5th or 6th, I believe. The kind of exclusives did to stores, but apparently no stores got the Lobit Pop. No Toys R Us's. So I'm not sure if it's just delayed and Toys R Us will get them later, or if it's just a Comic Con exclusive where that was the only place you could get it was Comic Con or eBay for scalper prices, which I'm hoping that's not the case and that they'll release it, because I really don't want to have to pay $49 for it, but if I have to, I will, because I really want that pop to complete the set, and also to review for you guys. But anyway, guys, after that little bit of information, let's get into this review. So on the bottom of the box, you can just see nice artwork of Funtime Freddy on the side of the box right there, and it says Funtime Freddy right there. You can see him inside the box in his plastic tomb. And Funko Pop Games, Five Nights at Freddy's Sister Location, number 225. And on the side, you can see Pop Games again and Freddy right there with Bonbon. Which, the Bonbon looks really cool in the artwork. I like the Bonbon. And it says Funtime Freddy again. On the back, you can see him again here and the rest of the Pops in the wave. Funtime Freddy, Baby, Ballora, and Funtime Foxy. And then Pop Games, number 225. Sister Location, all that jazz. And then on the side, you can just see it says Funko Pop Games again and Funtime Freddy. And you can see artwork of him on the bottom right there at the top of his head. And it says number 225. Not much at the bottom, but if you want to read that, you can pause it now. And on the top, it just shows more artwork of Funtime Freddy's head, or the top of his head right there, and eyes, and it says Pop Games and Funko. But that's about it for the box. Let's go ahead and take this guy out of the box and take a closer look at him. Alright guys, so here he is out of the box, and to be completely honest with you guys, I'm a little bit disappointed in this pop. There's a lot of paint flaws everywhere, mostly on Bonbon and his body, not so much on the head, but this pop's honestly pretty disappointing to me, because I was really looking forward to this pop, but I do prefer the chase. The chase looks way better, which we'll get into in his review. But it looks decent. I might get another one and try to see if there's one with better paint apps, but this one, it's okay. I got it because they had two with terrible paint at GameStop, and that's all they had, so I got the one with slightly less terrible paint to review for you guys. Because that's the only place I ever seen them was that GameStop, because in my state, they aren't really out yet to too many stores. But looking at his face, you can see his face is painted pretty nicely. It looks kind of strange that the eyes are like off. They're not perfectly round like a regular Popeye. I'm guessing because it's supposed to be like sunken into his head a little bit, but they didn't paint it like that, so it just looks a little bit strange. But it's hard to tell when you have him like that, because it just looks like round eyes, but if you look straight ahead at his eyes, it looks kind of strange. Then he has the shiny black nose right there, and the shiny muzzle. That is one good thing about these pops, is they do actually make them pretty shiny looking. They're not metallic, but they look shiny, like they're all glossy and stuff to make them look like they do in the game. The only thing that's not shiny is this thing on his, or these things on his cheek, the rosy red cheek things. But yeah, the rest of the head, mostly the head, the body's not shiny so much, but the head you can see like light reflecting off it and everything as I move it. And you can see the back of his head. He has a little bit of extra plastic sticking off the top of the hat, which is another little flaw that bugs me a little bit. Then you can see the lines. The lines are really clean. They're not painted, obviously. They're just sculpted, but they look clean. And he has his little black eyebrows right there. And inside of his ears, you can see like a purplish pink color or something. I'm not exactly sure, violet or something maybe. And then he has those rings around his eyes that are also pink. It looks better when you hold him like this because it actually looks like it lines up. I'm not sure. I don't know, it's kind of hard to make this character into a pop the way his face was, but it looks good enough as a pop. And then on the other ear, you can see it has the same color, and they don't really paint anything that's holding the ear on. I wish they would have painted that silver or grayish color, but no biggie. And then on the teeth, you can see the teeth are painted okay, but there's a couple here and there, like the two front ones. Hold on a second. The two front ones right there have little paint smudges. And no, they don't wipe off. I know sometimes pops look like they have problems, but it's actually just like dust or something on them, or some kind of extra stuff that you can wipe off. But now it's getting into Bonbon. I know this is a very small pop, or very small part of the pop, but he has terrible paint job and terrible sculpt. Well, not terrible sculpt, it's just like he has all this extra stuff all over him, like on his paws. It's all splotchy looking, the paint on his paws. The other paw is even worse looking, because it's all painted weird. The bow tie is all like sculpted weird. It has terrible paint on the sides. And his teeth are just horrible. And he even has like blue paint bleeding over to this rosy red cheek thing. And then there's like a chunk missing right there out of his face and on the side of his ear. You can see there's a spot with no paint that's also sticking out. And on the back of his hand, it's all horribly sculpted. Other hand has dents in it and stuff. I mean, what the hell, Funko? I know you guys made a regular size pop of Bonbon by himself, which I think is dumb as fuck looking, because it just looks stupid by itself. It looks better on Funtime Freddy's hand. It looks awesome that way, but when it's just a pop like that with no legs or anything, it's just that, except bigger. That's just stupid to me. But that's my personal opinion. I will get that pop still to review for you guys, but it's not my favorite pop out of the Five Nights at Freddy's line. But I guess it looks decent from a distance. Like, I know he's a tiny pop. He's just like smaller than a pocket pop, but he's still, I wish they would have painted him a little bit better. And every single one I've seen so far in a bunch of stores, like, there's only one GameStop I've seen that had them, but there was like Walmart and stuff had some of these, and all the Bonbons had terrible paint. Like, it was just horrible. I just wish they would have painted it better. I'm actually curious if this is the same Bonbon that's on the Funtime Freddy 5-inch figure, because it could be, because I actually think it is, but they painted his eyes where it wasn't pop eyes, where they actually had pupils and stuff, because Bonbon doesn't even really look like a pop. He just looks like a Bonbon, just with black eyes. But anyway, looking at the rest of the body on Funtime Freddy, you can see the body's painted fairly well on this pop. There's a few paint splotches here and there, but for the most part, it's pretty clean. Like, going down this side, you can see it's fairly clean. He has a little line by his stomach, and he has a little speaker on his chest below his bow tie, which looks pretty decent. The bow tie has a couple little flaws, but you can't really tell too much. Like, there's one right there on the edge. And then, looking at his other hand, you can see it's sculpted. It's sculpted fairly nice and painted decent, and you can see he's holding the big microphone, which is actually way bigger than the microphone that the regular Freddy Pop holds from the first Five Nights at Freddy's. And he has the handle sticking all the way through his hand. You can see him actually holding it, which looks nice. But then, going over to the back, you can see the back's painted pretty nicely, but then again, it doesn't have that much detail, so it shouldn't be that hard to paint. But there is some flaws here and there with the paint. Like, it's a little bit scratchy along the lines, but from a distance it looks good. And I doubt anyone's going to be looking at their pop like this when they look at it in the collection, so it looks fine. On the back of the legs, this leg looks really good. It's painted fine. This one has a little bit of a paint flaw. Sorry, my camera is not working very well today because it's overcast weather and I have light shining through my window that's like overcast. And then on this leg, you can see it has like an extra bit of plastic right there. Might be able to wipe that off, or it might be glue or something, I'm not sure. But overall, this pop looks pretty good. That has a little bit of a fucked up thing, but it looks good from a distance, guys, this pop does. But my personal opinion, I think it could have been way better. I mean, Funko's kind of fucking up with their pops lately. Like, I feel like they're going do. Just the quality of pops is just going down slowly. Like, when I first started collecting pops, I got that Golden Freddy pop. That was one of the first pops I got, was the Golden Freddy from Five Nights at Freddy's, and I took that out of the pop protector the other day, and the box was like minty fresh. Like, there wasn't a single scratch, dent, or anything on it. But now boxes always have like dings or dents or scratches in the plastic or cuts in them and shit. Like, I don't know, it's just a bit of a rant with Funko. I wish they could do a little bit better with the boxes and also with the paint jobs on the pops. I know these things are mass produced, but come on, Funko, like, extra plastic all over this and everything. But it is a pretty nice pop. I just wish it was painted better. I still recommend it to you guys, but I recommend that you don't just jump on the first one you see. I recommend that you look at some of them and try to pick one that has a really good paint job, because then it'll be a good pop. I might actually get another one because this one has a slight tear in the box and I wanted to box swap the chase because the chase has dents in the box. But I'll see if I can find another one of these that has better paint job maybe. We'll see. I might just not get another one. I haven't decided yet, but I might. But that's pretty much it for this review. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up button. Hit the bell icon if you want notifications for whenever my videos are uploaded. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. And don't forget to comment down below and let me know what you think of this pop personally, because I want to know. I want to know what other people think of this pop. I think it's kind of a letdown compared to the Chase. I got the Chase version of this, and it's fantastic, which I'm probably going to review that right after this review. So yeah. Anyway, guys, I'll see you guys in the next video. Talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.